Here's something that will make you question everything about Hollywood's beauty standards and what actors are truly willing to sacrifice for their craft. Absolutely, without a shadow of doubt, Emma Stone took the ultimate plunge and completely shaved off her hair for her starring role in Bugonia, the latest cinematic offering from her frequent creative partner, Yorgos Lanthimos. But here's where it gets controversial. The Academy Award-winning actress initially experienced genuine terror about the transformation, raising some fascinating questions about vanity, identity, and what we're really afraid of when it comes to our appearance. After weeks of speculation and endless online chatter questioning whether the seemingly bald appearance we glimpsed in early promotional materials was authentic, the Venice Film Festival premiere definitively settled the debate. When those 4 strategically positioned cameras focused on Stone's completely bare scalp during the opening sequences, audiences witnessed something genuinely raw and real, not movie magic or clever prosthetics. IndieWire's Ryan Lattanzio captured the moment perfectly in his festival coverage, emphasizing how Emma Stone genuinely removed every strand of hair for this production, seemingly performing the actual head-shaving process on screen with remarkable, unwavering commitment to her artistic vision. However, what most people miss is the deeply personal emotional journey that led to that seemingly fearless moment. And this is the part most people miss. Even the most confident, successful actors experience very human. In Bugonia, Stone embodies a powerful corporate executive who may actually be an extraterrestrial being with Earth's destruction on her agenda. At least according to Jesse Plemons' character Teddy, whose suspicions drive him to abduct her in this Will Tracy-adapted remake of Save the Green Planet. During a recent Manhattan screening event, Stone joined Lanthimos and Tracy for an illuminating post-film discussion moderated by the legendary Patti Smith, who posed particularly insightful questions about the production's more challenging aspects, especially that irreversible hair removal scene. The instant I finished reading through the screenplay, I understood completely that removing my hair would be absolutely necessary, simply because no alternative approach could possibly achieve the same authentic impact, Stone revealed when discussing her preparation methodology for this pivotal sequence. But here's where her honesty gets really interesting. Lanthimos interjected with a knowing smile. "You definitely experienced some last-minute anxiety, though." Stone immediately confirmed, "Absolutely, right before we started filming." She continued, "For 18 months I lived with the certainty that I would eventually shave my head. But then the actual day arrived. They were meticulously arranging 4 different cameras because capturing everything in a single take was absolutely critical. And we were primarily shooting with VistaVision equipment, which creates stunning visuals, but can be temperamental and frequently malfunctions. So the setup process was incredibly time-consuming. During all that waiting, I genuinely started experiencing panic attacks. Here's what really brought everything into perspective for Stone, and it might challenge how you think about sacrifice and privilege. A heartfelt conversation with Lanthimos provided some comfort, but what ultimately grounded her was something profoundly personal and humbling. My mother underwent chemotherapy treatment. She faced something genuinely challenging and difficult, and she lost her hair as a result. The very first thing she told me was, "I'm actually envious of you. I would love the opportunity to shave my head again," Stone shared with visible emotion. That's when I realized, I'm removing my hair because I have the privilege of pursuing my passion, and my mother was physically present supporting me. And I thought, what an incredible gift this experience represents. It's simply hair. The entire experience became one of the most liberating and meaningful moments of my entire life, and ultimately, it's just hair. I expected it would have grown back more by now, but honestly, it's just hair. Focus Features plans to introduce Bugonia in limited theatrical releases beginning Friday, October 24th, followed by wide distribution on Friday, October 31st. But here's what I find fascinating. In an era where image seems to matter more than ever, especially for female performers, Stone's willingness to completely transform her appearance raises some thought-provoking questions. Are we too attached to our physical appearance? Does Hollywood still place unfair pressure on women to maintain certain beauty standards? And perhaps most controversially, should actors be expected to make such permanent physical changes for temporary roles? What do you think? Was Stone's decision brave artistic commitment, or does it represent problematic industry expectations? Does her mother's perspective on hair loss from medical treatment change how we should view cosmetic transformations for entertainment? I'd love to hear whether you think actors should have limits on physical changes they're asked to make, or if true artistic dedication means being willing to transform completely, no matter the personal cost.